Iranian regime has, in fact, through its media outlets, announced formally that it has begun attacks, it claims, on several air bases here in Iraq where U.S. troops are based. The Aylan Assad air base, which is about 300 kilometers south of where we are now, to the west of the capital, Baghdad, has, we understand, and it has been confirmed both by Iraqi sources to us, but also the American media is confirming it through their own sources in the Pentagon. It has been under sustained rocket and missile attack for some time, and therefore the possibility of casualties at that airbase is high, although, as I say, at this stage we don't have any details on those casualties. There have been reports of an explosion. Now, we haven't got any details of that at the moment, but the Iranians are claiming, as I say, that they have attacked several air bases, and so we may get clarification on that in the hours to come. But there is no question now that Iran's response has begun. There is a big question, though, over how Donald Trump will respond to that. You'll remember in the hours after the assassination of General Soleimani, Donald Trump tweeted a photograph or an image of the Stars and Stripes, the American flag. Well, a very senior Iranian official close to the supreme leader has in the last few minutes tweeted an image of the Iranian flag.
Reports, and according to Iranian state television, these are ballistic missiles, surface-to-surface missiles that have been fired. This is a major escalation, if confirmed, these types of missiles, simply due to the fact that what we've seen in the past is mortars and rockets being fired towards American and Iraqi bases, mostly run by the Iraqis, but housing the Americans. There was a sort of calm before the storm feeling in Baghdad today, because many people here have experienced this before, knowing how quickly conflict can erupt in the region. And this was the major concern, that if Iran does launch a major counterattack as a result of the Americans taking out their top military commander, Qasem Soleimani, outside of Baghdad's international airport last week, that this could evolve into a much larger conflict. We were looking at a proxy war in the region, mostly those small attacks on Iraqi bases that housed American troops. But again, ballistic missiles are a completely different thing dealing with in the region, and coming from Iranian territory, this leaves all options on the table for the Trump administration. We are getting a statement from the White House. I'm not sure if you guys have it yet, from Stephanie Grisham, the press secretary, indicating that the president is aware of the situation and has been briefed and is consulting with his national security team. Look for more response from the White House throughout the evening.